Mentality of feeling like you're not enough has stolen dreams, ambitions, relationships, health, and happiness away from so many people. Many of us struggle with not feeling good enough, having low self-worth. Today's world encourages us to look outside ourselves for our self-worth. Magazines show us the ideal body. Movies show us the unrealistic love stories. Television shows us all the things we could own if only we had more money. On top of that, many of us carry trauma and internalized limiting beliefs that create fears we may not even be aware of. It's no wonder so many of us find ourselves asking, why am I not good enough, at some point in our lives? But studies have found that basing our self-esteem on external sources like appearance, academics, or the opinions of others can cause stress, anxiety, and depression. To truly achieve the life you deserve, you have to examine your internal motivations and determine the deeper reasons you feel like you're not good enough. You struggle to set strong personal boundaries. You suffer from constant self-doubt. You're cynical about the value of what you do. You struggle to believe that anyone could really love you. You can't accept compliments without feeling embarrassed, skeptical. You always put others' needs above your own. You settle for less in relationships and jobs, thinking it's the best you can do. You value other people's opinions above your own. You always feel a sense of anxiety and tension around others. You are scared of sharing your authentic self with the world. You let others walk over or mistreat you. Instead of feeling like the king or queen of your life, you feel like a beggar, always needing help, or victim, always being hurt. You struggle to speak up and be assertive about your needs. You feel more depressed than happy. Tell me in the comments, how many of these signs can you relate to? The truth is that everyone is good enough. The real question you should be asking yourself is, why am I not feeling good enough? As Tony Robbins says, things don't have meaning. We assign meaning to everything. Examining why you are assigning this meaning to your feelings will reveal deeper truths about your fears and desires and set you on a path to feeling good enough, having high self-worth once and for all. Not feeling good enough can be caused by both internal and external factors. Internal factors include our own self-talk, personal rules, and our internalized beliefs about who we are and what we are good at. If we do badly on a test, get in a car accident, or lose a competition, we might tell ourselves that we're just not good enough. We take one incident and let it color the picture of our entire lives. Another thing that is destroying self-worth is feeling of guilt. We feel guilt when we assume that we have caused ourselves or others more loss than gain, more drawback than benefit, more negative than positive, or more pain than pleasure. If you feel unworthy, you have taken responsibility for something that made you feel guilty. Other people can make us feel not good enough as well. When someone doesn't return our phone calls, stands us up on a date, or breaks off a relationship, we tell ourselves they must have left us because we weren't good enough for them. Also, we limit ourselves when we compare ourselves with others. When we see people that we think are better than us, we minimize ourselves and think they have something we don't. We automatically inject some of their values into our lives and confuse those with our own highest values. When we do that, we have a tendency to set a goal that is not ours. And when we set a goal that is not ours, we decrease the probability of achievement. Then, when we don't achieve it, we start to beat ourselves up, start doubting ourselves and questioning ourselves. And we start having this feeling that I can't do what I set out to do. So when you set goals that are low on your hierarchy of values, your self-worth declines. Last but not least, we also develop low self-worth because of our childhood traumas. A childhood trauma is a deeply distressing event that happened when we were children. We have all experienced traumas, and they form the basis of the core wounds we carry. Having high self-worth means you value yourself and believe that you're worthy and capable. The truth is that your worth isn't based on what others think of you. You can change your mindset and assign a different meaning to events in your life. No matter how deep-rooted all the negative experiences and feelings are, we can free ourselves from thinking that we're not enough. To truly learn how to increase your self-worth, you need to love yourself first. Many people never learn how to fall in love with themselves and instead develop low self-worth early in life. They unconsciously adopt limiting beliefs about what they are capable of and their level of worthiness. Also, so many of us go through life carrying around guilt. This leads to self-sabotage and reinforcement of limiting beliefs. Overcoming them is a required step to higher self-worth. Why did you start believing that you are not good enough? Was it because you failed at a task in the past? Or because someone told you you were incapable? Once you can identify the reasons why you're feeling unworthy, then you can begin to make progress. So identify your limiting beliefs, challenge them by questioning them, making fun of them, and arguing with them. Then create positive turnaround statements, new statements that are the opposite of the original limiting beliefs, and let these empowering beliefs become part of your mindset forever. Self-worth goes up when you realize that you're valuable to the world. When we are conscious of the things we like about ourselves and unconscious of the things we don't like about ourselves, our self-worth goes up. Do this exercise. Remember a situation where you were valuable to the world. Ask yourself, where and when I helped other people? Be maximally specific. Exact time, specific people, exact place, all the details how you helped them. Write everything down. Repeat the process until you find and write down at least 20 situations where you were valuable to the world. Now read everything that you have written down as many times as it takes until you realize how capable and valuable you are to the world. And most importantly, that you are good enough. If you focus every day on why you are worthy and capable and good enough, and not on why you are not worthy, your self-worth will have nowhere to go but up. So create a self-worth boosting ritual. Keep a journal. Every day before sleep, write down how you helped other people, what value you gave to the world, why you were valuable. Find and write down at least 5 reasons why you were valuable that day. Now read everything that you have written down as many times as it takes until you realize and feel that you're a worthy and capable person. Make sure you don't do this just once, twice, or for only 10 days. If you really want to increase your self-worth and finally feel good enough, then commit to doing this ritual every day for at least 30 days. Because we become what we repeatedly do every day, our rituals. Every individual lives by a set of priorities, a hierarchy of values, a list of things that are most important to least important in our lives. Whenever we set a goal that is aligned with our highest value, we increase the probability of achievement. Our self-worth and confidence go up, and we believe in ourselves. We become more disciplined, reliable, and focused. We wake up our leadership capacities. The key to loving and appreciating yourself is setting real, truly objective goals that are truly yours. Doing incremental actions on a daily basis and filling your day with high-priority actions builds your self-worth. Because doing something that is meaningful and inspiring each day helps you to appreciate yourself for who you are. Fill your day with high-priority actions that inspire you, and your day won't fill with lower, distracting, uninspiring priorities. You can't do all of that if you don't know your values, and more importantly, your hierarchy of values. So the most important step is to know your unique hierarchy of values. Determine your hierarchy of values to understand what's most important to you. Focus on it daily and start increasing your self-worth. There is no reason to go through life feeling like you're not good enough. Start accepting that you're more than enough and begin living your life at the next level. Just remember that there can't be any changes without belief and action. Today's the day. You can begin to incorporate all these methods and tips so that you can increase your self-worth and finally feel good enough, or you can continue to let low self-worth hold you back and feel that pain of regret of not living your life the way you want to. Choice is yours. My friends, thank you for watching this video. What's the most valuable thing that you have learned from this video? Comment below. And make sure you subscribe now, because this channel is all about how to remove what's holding you back and achieve breakthrough in life. If you want to know more about self-worth, how to increase it, and feel deserving, then go ahead and check my recommended reading list. It's in the description below this video, because you will find there some amazing books that can help you get closer to your dreams and goals. Hey, I'm glad that you have found me. Let's get what we want in life. I'll speak with you in the next video.